Bright Future TV.
Yo, what's up? Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to you, depending on the time that you'll be watching me. Okay, today I have a very great news for you out there, especially for our brothers who have negative. You've been to commission, you get negative, or you are on appeal, or you go to Cassation and you still didn't get your documents. Okay, I have a good news for you. Just stay right here. And then there's another one that goes for Reddito di Cittadinanza. If you are immigrant watching me, okay, and you've applied for Reddito di Cittadinanza, stay here and listen to what I'm about to tell you. So first of all, let me start with the the Reddito di Cittadinanza, okay? Good. Now, 177 migrants has been arrested for applying the Reddito di Cittadinanza whilst they are not entitled to. 177 migrants. I'm going to tell you where it happened and what is going to happen from Monday going, what is going to happen to people who also apply for Reddito di Cittadinanza. So please stay right here and don't go anywhere. And I have a good news about special protection document, okay? It's called protezione speciale in Italian language. So stay right here and let's start it, okay? Untitled citizenship income. 177 migrants reported in Calabria, okay? So 177 migrants has been arrested for what? Applying for citizenship income. Now, how did they got to know that they are not allowed or they are not entitled? Okay, listen. After every bonus that you guys will apply, okay, it's just like a submit. They bring all of them together to find out and see if there was no scam in it. You know, in Italy here, there are a lot of scammers who scam aims or takes government money once they are not qualified, okay? So they do, though you will be paid, all right, but they will do their investigation to know if the money went to the right sources, okay? So this is how they find out that these people and these people who apply for this bonus are not qualified. They are what? Refugees, or they are asylum seekers, or in total, they are migrants, okay? Now listen, he said, the Carabinieri of Gioia Toro denuncia 77 migrants for unlawful perception of a citizenship income during the check on the requirements of 200 beneficiaries, most of whom domiciled in the 10th city in the industrial area near the port of Gioia. Okay, so these people have been arrested. 177 people have been arrested for taking Reddito di Cittadinanza whilst they are not entitled to their qualification. You know, I told you the most important thing is you must be here in Italy for 10 good years before you can apply. If you are watching me and you have not yet if you have applied whilst you are below 10 years, my brother, I can guarantee you, definitely they can grab you, definitely, because they are doing checkups every day and every night. They are doing checkups, okay? Maybe today is another person's turn. Tomorrow is, who knows, it's going to be your turn for taking money that you are not qualified for. Okay, so now pay attention and listen. It says that 200 beneficiaries, most of the donation, well, okay, I've read this one. Out of 250 requested aims had rejected about 50, of which 200 migrants turned out to be recipients. Of this, 88%, 177 people did not have the requested regarding the residents in Italy for at least 10 years, 2 of which continuously the public prosecutor's office of Palmi for the immigrants involved in order to immediate communication to the aims of the most suspended, the penalty provided for by legislative decree 4th 19 provided for penalties that can reach up to 6 years imprisonment. God, we are dead. Boom. You heard it. If you take residual, Reddito di Cittadinanza, and you are not qualified, the punishment is 6 years imprisonment. You can face it. That is their law. And they quote that the penalties provided for by the legislative decree 4th 2019 provided for penalties that can reach up to 6 years imprisonment. The operation Half Verification Cities activities had already started in 2020 by the Caribbean of Joya in the operation receptive called Jobless and Jobless 2, and had allowed to report 87 people, this time for the most part Italians, some even connected to organized crime in the Piana. The investigation began with the quarrel of foreign in a cafe in San Ferdinando, a disagreement that had requested the intervention of the Caribbean to appear the spirit. The soldiers arrived on the spot and understood the reason for the altercation. However, I realized that in the case, the foreign complained about the lack of perception of the complaint about the lack of perception of and from the SADC, giving the military the suspicion that there could be many more foreigners in the situation of irregularity regarding the citizenship income. So there is a CAF where people apply their bonuses, okay? There was a misunderstanding going on, and they called the Caribbean. When they went there, they find out that there is more to it, or more people could have applied for citizenship income whereby they are not qualified for such money. And through this, it gives them the right to start investigation. So it says that in all the cities across Italian country, we will make sure we check up every single one who apply for Reddito di Cittadinanza to see if all of them are qualified. So please, I don't know what to tell you if you have applied already, but I pray to God that you will not be fined, because if you are being found, 6 years imprisonment it's very painful, or something that could affect your document or could affect you in so many ways. It's very, very hurtful, and I pray that something like this wouldn't happen to you. But for me to tell you the truth, the checkup has begun, okay? So if you know you are not qualified, find a way to make sure whatever that you want to do to set yourself free is up to you, okay? Good. Now let's go to special protection, okay? Protezione speciale. That is for migrants. Now the good news is that everyone who wants to apply Protezione speciale can go to Questura and apply. Yes, I am saying you can go to Questura to apply for Protezione speciale, which is 2 years document, okay? Now I'm going to give you the details, so when you are going, you know what you are going to say. You know where you are, what you need to use to apply, okay? So stay right here. But before I start, I want to tell you, the viewers, something, please. With all due respect, on this my channel, I don't use my channel to criticize another person's channel. I don't use this channel to talk about somebody's video that he has done. I don't do that. My channel is my platform. You and I are a platform. So whatever that you go outside to watch should be you and that person also, okay? Good. The reason why I'm saying this is that almost 3 weeks, 3 days or no, from Friday and Saturday, Sunday, I've receiving a lot of calls, which to me is very, very it's not important for me to even receive such call. So most of you can see that from Friday to now, you've been calling, I don't answer your call, not because of anything. Because some people called me, they watch Prince TV, and Prince TV said they should go and still apply for the emergenza, the emergenza, Reddito di emergenza, because there's another 4 months that is being attached to it. Yes, and I also make a video about that, whilst I am saying that it is automatically, that 4 months that the government has added is automatically. You don't need to go and apply. And those who called says Prince TV said they have to go and apply again. Well, listen, let me tell you something. Where Prince TV is reading from is his best of source, okay? And where I am also reading from is my best of my source. So you know what? You don't have to come and tell me what he told you to do. You have to choose who you want to follow his instruction. You understand? If you follow his instruction and it's going to help you, you have to follow it. If you follow what I'm saying and it's going to help you, you have to follow it. I don't think there's any news that I've ever said here that you went and they told that, no, there's nothing like this. No, I don't do that. And whatever that you believe in my channel, that's the reason why you are here. So if I say something and you want to follow it. You don't go and listen here and listen here. You are confusing yourself, because it doesn't do nothing for me. You understand? You can watch anything that you want to watch, but the issue is, make sure you know what exactly you want to follow. Don't come and complain what somebody says on his platform. That platform belongs to him. Okay, so he chooses to do whatever that you want to do there. And I know, I don't believe he will come onto his platform to say something that is not true. You understand? So please, whatever that you watch there should be there. And whatever that you watch here should be here. If you have any question to ask, it should be a proper question. Okay, it should be a proper question, not a question that concerns somebody's channel. No, I don't do that. Okay, if I start doing that, it will make me a hypocrite. Or it will be like, I don't want his channel to grow. No, man, he's doing perfect well on his channel. So whatever that you watch there should be there. If you have any question, you ask him, Prince TV, you ask Prince. Okay, you don't come and ask me. No, I don't do that. And if you watch something here, you have to ask me. You don't have to ask him. Okay, good. Thank you for being kind and listen. Okay, let me go to the protezione speciale. Okay, I'm going to read to you. Please pay a very, very good attention and listen, okay, with all due respect. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so now this is the case. Most of you don't know. In Bologna, a new law was passed in court of Bologna. Yes, a new law has been passed out in the court of Bologna. Okay, good. Now listen, he said, protezione speciale, or special protection, the right to request, it has been ascertained means it has been passed out. Now, before, you can't go to Questura to request this protezione speciale. No, it is only the judge who can give it to you, or you can get it from your commission. Okay, but now Court of Bologna has passed this law, and I'm going to tell you the date that the law is passed, so that you know that what I'm saying is just recently, not old. Okay, so pay attention. He said, this judge considered that the refusals to examine the opposition, the opposing party requested did not legal, correct, and that consequently for the famous boni juris necessary for the assurance of the requested audience measures must be considered to exist. Now I'm going to read. Affirm the Court of Bologna in acceptance the appeal presented by the foreign citizen for the affirmation of his right to submit to the competent police headquarters an application concerning the issue of resident permit for special protection pursuant to Article 19 C 1.2. So now the Court of Bologna has passed a law that anyone who feels that he needs a special protection can go to Questura and request for it. So this is a very good news, a very, very good news to most of our people whose case has been rejected from Cassazione, negative people. If you got a lot of negative, you can still apply. It's a great news. It's a great news, which I don't want you to joke with it. Keep hand in this one and try and see if you don't get your document, because here everything is law. When the court says it. When they pass out a decreto, it's a decreto. When they pass out a law, it's a law. I believe you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Now listen, it said Court of Bologna ordered of 6 May, this particular month that we are, 6 May 2021. That is when the law is being passed out in Court of Bologna. Okay? Now, paragraph 1.2 of the aforementioned Article 19 in the second sentence provide that the Questura, if an application is submitted for the achievement of a resident permit where the conditions indicated in the proceeding paragraph 1 and 1.1 exist, after consulting the Territorial Commission to issue an resident permit for special protection, provision which, as I declare from the simple reading of the same, does not in any way proposes that the application following which the Questura can issue the permit for special protection must necessarily have as its objected a permit of the difference. Okay, so let me explain that the judge has explained that anyone can go to Questura to what request for special protection. Okay, and Questura have to also examine to see if you deserve a special protection before they can grant it for you. Okay, so I still read again. Permit for protections, special protection must be necessary have as its object a permit of different nature from the letter. On the contrary, the law in the question uses a broad and all-comprising formulation. Therefore, the initial request of the interested party may concern the issue of any qualifying title to stay on Italy territory without necessary excluding the permit for special protection. This interpretation, which appears to the most consistent with the provision of the law, is the certain senses confirmed a contraries by the circular of the Minister of the Interior date 19th March 2021, which, in order to reach a different conclusion, if forced to add to the text normative where it's referred to an application for issue of resident permit, the term for another reasons, thus subverting the same wordings, saying the judge who conclude by accepting the appeal and asserting the applicant's right to submit the application for the issue of resident permit for a special protection, ordering and consequent fulfillment from the Forli, Cenzina Police Headquarters. Okay, so it has been passed out that you, as a migrant, can go to Questura with your letter to request for special protection. Okay, that is called protezione speciale. And now listen, this is where it's very important. Pay attention and listen to it. He said you can apply for the 2 years protection speciale permit directly at the Questura. Please pay attention and don't joke with this. You can apply for the for the 2 years protection speciale permit directly at the Questura. This is stated in a recent decision of the Tribunale of Bologna. That is, the Court of Bologna has given the order, has passed out the law that yes, everyone or any migrant can go to Questura and requested for protezione speciale document, which is 2 years document, directly from the Questura. And now listen to what the law says again. If the Questura does not accept your application, appeal with your lawyer. This is clear. This is clear. Listen to it. I'm reading it again. It says, you can apply for the 2 years protection speciale permit directly at the Questura. This is stated in a recent decision of the Tribunale di Bologna or Tribunale of Bologna. If, and then he bring a question mark, he said, if the Questura does not accept your application, appeal with the help of a lawyer. Remember that you may also get this permit as a result of your asylum process if you are not granted international protection. I said this in case if you go to commission and they refuse to give you 5 years document, they can give you 2 years, which will be special protection. Okay, you can also get that special protection from the commission. And then the second one, it says that when your case speciale expires, if you are still in need of protection, you can still get this kind of document. If you have case speciale, okay, and it's expired and you still need protection, they can give you this special protection, which is a 2 years document. And the judge has made it clear that if Questura does not accept your application, he said you need to appeal it with the help of your lawyer. So please, if you don't like this one, what you want, make sure you apply for this special protection. It will save a lot of migrants who are undocumented here in this country. And if you apply if you request for special protection and Questura rejects it, he said you need to what? Appeal it with your lawyer, because your lawyer has a lot of laws that they can stand on it to demand that document for you. God bless you. If you want this link, why not? Link me up, okay, on Instagram, Bright Future TV, or check me up on Facebook, Bright Future TV. I'll give you the link and you can give it to your lawyer, so your lawyer could also read and know that if they reject it, you need him or her to appeal it for you. God bless you and good luck. Try it and let me hear you calling me to tell me thank you. And to those of you out there, I want to say God bless you for always being here and being truthful and supportive to this channel. If today is your first time, do me that favor, subscribe. And if today is your first time again, or you are already an old subscriber, please share this video to help others who will want to hear this news and do as it says. God bless you for always being here. Salute.